radical Tim Shell, thou mayest. Youngest licensed plasterer in the history of the state of Utah. Looking, the 1996 finance graduating class, the highest exit scores in the history of this country to this day. Last letter admiration by Clyde Cooley. You know, so highest test score ever given in the history of the legendary finance professor. Clyde, graduation day, my third time, which now I'm under fire, under blackball, because I went after the nuclear industry from that university, but that's okay. I'm all right. So this is important. We call out Stephon Curry. We got to call out, and I used to be a big Stephon Curry fan. I'm not anymore. I have a Stephon Curry shirt I got while I was walking the coast of California when they first made the playoffs. His first playoff game, I have one. Will I be burning it? I might. I'm this pissed off. Why call I him out? Because he lives on the bay. The Splash Brothers? Oh, I am so disgusted with him, you don't even want to fucking know. But what's more disgusting, and I've had this conversation with my grandsons. Look, we like sports athletes. I love sport. Greatest football game in history yesterday. But we sure don't worship their opinions. It's like Herschel Walker first said. I mean, you can't cross over. Athletes are athletes. Leave them there. You don't, I mean, Tom Brady out fucking sponsoring this. And I knew he was a freak, and I called it out to all of you. Every one of you. And let's get real. Don't deny my work. I mean, put me in the box. Kettle me. We're talking fucking millions of views. We're talking many, many, many millions of views. You kettle me, and this is important for you so-called influencers. You're not an influencer. Well, you are. But you're influencing the wrong way. Look what you did. Crypto. Where Kevin, look, this genre is very tactical. I have lots of connections all over the world. And I'll be in New York City fucking soon. I'm going to plan to get a lot of work done. So I couldn't sleep. Intuitive. I run off the intuitive mind. I got up and put that video up. I got that out first. So this is just breaking. The Wall Street Journal has broke this, that the U.S. Justice Department has opened an investigation to fucking Bankman-Fried, fucking Tom Brady and his fucking wife. Now, why is this so important? I'll tell you why it's important. The Splash Brothers, Stephon Curry lives on the bay on the ocean. There's no doubt in my mind. Kelly fucking Slater, that's the creepiest. And I met Kelly Slater many times, and he gave me the fucking creep. It kind of reminds me of when, at the school business, when I was the guy there, when Clyde Cooley dropped dead, I took over the entire program, and they flipped it. Warren Buffett flipped it. There used to be a picture of it. God, isn't that funny? Hands up. No nukes. Let's keep it going. They're not going to fucking kettle me. Let's see if we got this. Right onto my Trotsky book. Fuck, that landed right on my Trotsky book. Love it. Fucking love fucking his work. Okay, wasn't he from Ukraine? So, right on my fucking Trotsky. Woke me up to remind me to fucking talk about Trotsky. Lenin, the capitalistic rope. So, there's a picture on the wall that used to be at Weber State. I used to fly with Bill Charis in his Learjet when Warren Buffett was trying to hijack, because Warren Buffett had bought R.C. Willey's and was trying to take our #1 school business in the country and turn it into supply chain. I'm like, oh, fuck, hell no! You know, me and him had lots of heated debates and freaking discussions. And, you know, I'm like, oh, fuck you. Fuck you. No, oh, no, 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 no. Well, Clyde Cooley dropped dead, and we had a rash of cancer. Oh, they got it. Now they rank last. Their supply chain from slave camps in China, children, you know, I'd never buy fucking anything new. Never. I mean, I've been that way my whole life. So, this is important. The picture with Warren Buffett, he called me over. We got to go to the yellow meeting. Woo woo. And he's an arrogant piece of shit. Pictures over there because I told him, this is in 2000, right when this madness had begun. The capitulation was March 10th, 2000. That's when the Fed made the decision to start lowering rates when they should have been raised. I collected the PPI and CPI for the state of Utah. I'm the guy who did it. Weber State University did it, but I'm the guy. And, quote, Kyle Madsen, he says, You have never got it wrong. One time, never seen. I said I didn't get it wrong. Greenspan got it fucking wrong, and they've been lowering ever since and playing all kinds of fucking games. Ayn Rand, Greenspan, when the Fed was run by Mariner Eccles. Here, I knew Mariner personally. My grandparents were friends with them, and I came from a very connected family. But both sides of my family were fucking Mormon socialists. They didn't believe in inherited wealth. In fact, they felt, which most people in the 1970s were that. I will quote Andy Warhol. It's like you're trying to impress somebody by taking Peggy Rothschild to dinner and picking up the check. We've empowered them. We've emboldened them. Inherited wealth is evil, and this proves it. So there's a picture with me, and they made me fucking take pictures with Buffett. Oh, and they used to hang on the walls over there. I told Buffett, you know what I said about you having a bad year in 2000? What? He's an arrogant prick. And this is this far away from him, his security dicks. And I says, even Babe Ruth had slumps. And I walked off because I knew he waved me over. I never seen anybody grinning. Kyle's like, go look at him. He's waving you over. He wants a picture with you. So they're out there. And then they took a picture at the university. They made me go play golf before they destroyed our golf course in Ogden with who? Bill Gates, who stole the operating system from Utah, who Governor Cox is in bed with now, and they made me take a picture with Warren Buffett and Bill Gates. It used to be on the wall up there. I had to come home and take 6 showers in fucking Lysol. That's the same thing I met Kelly Slater. I remember telling Kathy, she was all goo-goo. Me and her got in a big fight. And by the way, she's got to be the best-looking Southern Cal, one of the best-looking Southern Cal girls there is, who helped us get Center Enough for shut down in such an epic way. She got all goo-goo. I mean, that creep? Fuck. Now, here it comes out. Kelly Slater. Now, remember, this is the ocean guy. This is the Center Enough. He's not the Center Enough for kid. I am. Fucking. Are all in on the crypto freak show when the Pacific Ocean's. Now, remember, these are people that are supposedly connected. The Splash Brothers. Stephen Curry lives on the ocean. Lives on the fucking bay. You know, I always go back to CCR, which I was supposed to go to New York and see them when COVID broke out. I'm going to see my new grandchild, you know, who was born right there in the heart. I get to finally go to New York and see my beautiful fucking last grandchild. You know, my grandkids, I will quote the one teacher. You know what he calls all my grandkids? He says, them grandkids, oh my God, they're like you. He calls them big brains. Big brains. And I'm like, yeah. My grandfather says, you're not going to Caltech. I was a gifted young kid, wilder than hell, fucking terrible fucking grades, but I fucking test scores of fucking, I was one of those. I'm going to Caltech, Grandpa. No, you're not. No, you're not. Inherited wealth will fucking, those creeps. So Elizabeth Holmes gets fucking sentenced today. This week. A year after the fact. So Bankman-Fried, just the fact that he uses both mom and dad's last name. I mean, disturbing, right? This guy thinks he's something else. Because why? He's been emboldened and empowered by his creepy-ass parents who put him up on... Look up Courtney Love's bloodline. I mean, we can go into bloodlines. And that was the American way. No, these bloodlines are fucking Bill Gates. It's bloodlines. Jeff Bezos, look at his grandpa lost out. Bloodlines. We go into all these bloodlines. Elon Musk, bloodline. This country was like, that's old European that fucking destroyed Europe because World War I, II, the fucking... Wars to end. Oh, that's no. In the 1970s, imagine that. JFK blown away. Fucking her in May Brussels, Carmel, California, 1980 November. Kids, the Bush CIA has occupied the White House. It's over. First thing they had to do was try to whack Reagan. Fucking then the night my daughter was conceived and I'm going to see my last grandchild was on the beach in La Jolla. What? That night. Yeah, that infamous day. 888. Oh, fuck, I should have grabbed that. JFK blown away, John Lennon. So this is important. Elizabeth Holmes. Now this because and they come from Stanford. Obama speaks at Stanford. Fucking Obama and Trump so creepy. The crypto fucking creep show. Tom Brady promoting and you're going to listen to a guy... You're going to listen to a guy that bounces a ball for a fucking living. He's going to influence you? Are you that fucking stupid? Really? And he's on the... There's no doubt in my mind when I'm walking the coast, sucked up full of cancer, trying to document the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history. Fuck, I'm up sleeping in all those fucking... Probably sleeping right underneath his fucking mansion. Many fucking times. It's like one time I'm there, loose on the ocean there in North PB, the slums of La Jolla, Tourmaline, where I got into it with Kelly Slater over this. I'm like, fuck, you could do so much. You do shit. You know, he got stupid with me. He's so lucky. He's so lucky. Fucking, he is so lucky that I controlled myself because I don't believe in violence. These fuckers do in their passive-aggressive, influencing way. And by the way, you could gung-ho on Tom Brady's. There might have been a time, but that time's long over. Fucking Kelly Slater's got to be. And by the way, Tom Brady, I don't think Tom Brady likes Kelly Slater too fucking well. Why don't you get on my fucking team? It's never too late. Why don't you help a fucking guy out? You know, I'm fucking wiped out. So they've I'm telling you, you've seen the tip of this fucking, and it blows my mind. The California so-called elitists, fucking Obama did that, and then the fucking right fucking Trumpism freak show. This fucking thing is fucking nightmare. We've emboldened this freak show, and you influence it. Fuck, if Google supporting, Google owns Diablo Canyon. Hello, you think I invented the term internet kettling? The greatest story ever, the greatest PhD, and look what you've done to me. I was a derivative arbitrage specialist on Wall Street. I was unbelievable. I would find the fucking discrepancy in the spin out, in the equity. Usually, most of the time, it was a spin out. The Palm 3 was one of my big ones. And one was trading higher than the other, and I'd simply buy puts on the other, calls on the other. That's what he did. He turned $10,000 supposedly into $1 billion, and I call total bullshit on that. Total bullshit in the crypto. Because Japan, of all places, Fukushima, was regulating crypto. So he found, I can buy it in Japan. Illegally for him to... Look, I know Japanese law like no other because of Fukushima. I had a radio show there. The guy that I was doing with got fucking Perquart and arrested for talking Fukushima. Fucking, they didn't filter me at first. When the prime minister, who was prime minister at the time, what happened to be, come walking up to me at Del Mar, California, and went like this to me and fucking told me thank you. I got presented a paper crane by Sudoku's fucking very own great niece at the Enola Gay hangar. Got to hold the real paper crane in my hand. I mean, you don't think I had influence and power in Japan? Oh, yeah. Ask Kathy. Ask Rachel Godoy. Go ask them. Fucking. What they did? He was violating law by doing just that. You can't. It's against international law to fucking exploit a market in a foreign land and fucking then bring it back to the U.S. And that's what he did. It was illegal. So whose fault is it? Fucking SEC? Fuck. We know that's the Department of fucking Goldman Sachs. It's like fucking the Agriculture Department of fucking Bearmont. Oh, they're going to give you a check. No, they're not. Bear fucking buys Monsanto. What? These departments are corrupt. EPA? That's the Department of fucking the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate. The Department of Energy, by definition, the fucking Department of Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate. Hello? Whose fault is this? Well, the buck stops where? Tom Brady out fucking telling you. You're talking a football player. A guy that's fucking gets rich playing fucking with a ball. Stephon Curry bounces a ball and these people are living in a space they have no business in. You get up into that, oh, I worked on Wall Street for years, and I know you ain't seen vultures and fucking snakes and backstabbers. The backstabbers. Oh, you ain't seen. Oh, I knew. They couldn't get me. I grew up in a fucking family. Fuck, my family was so dynamic and so incredible and fucking such a young. I've been through all this. You know what they did? I walked away because of cancer. You know, when my father died of AML leukemia after being nuked at San Onofre, the Pendleton Marine, when I remember my mom called me. She says, Kevin, I'm so worried about you. Why? I'm afraid you're going to commit suicide. My uncle, especially, I never seen anybody go from the fucking richest guy in the county to the poorest at such warp speed. I said, I'm not poor, I'm fine. I says, if you should have worried about that a year or two ago. You know, I had that big, incredible, beautiful house I built with cash. They legally took it from me. You know, I had nobody to help me, nobody to protect me because I walked away. I couldn't do it anymore because of cancer death. Annika got fucking leukemia. She's from the Ukraine. Nevada. She was a pole swinger from fucking Ukraine. She made so much. She was the best. She was brilliant. She worked at Olympic Gardens. Her and I were I met her in the Nevada test site, protesting. By the way, who just won in Nevada? Her dad used to protest there with us. I met her, not Madeline Rice. You know, just the fact that they buried the story of Madeline Rice when I'm there at the fucking trial. I'm there. Look, this genre is very powerful in a small way. You can go click, send your link as long as you build the network. It's not how many watching. In fact, how many watching is a fucking death sentence because they're going to AdSense your account and they'll slowly chip away at you and do this to you. He was exploiting that fucking arbitrage illegally from Japan. You can't do that from a foreign round. Those were fucking concrete laws. He was doing it illegally. He made his whole $1 billion illegally, his first billion. Then his mom and dad, fucking yay, elitist, fucking just like Elizabeth Holmes. You know who Elizabeth Holmes' fucking dad is? Do you? Most people don't. Christian Holmes IV. Oh, no! Enron. By the way, it was Schultz's grandson came to me right there in Tourmaline and had a conversation with me. He's the guy that threw her under the bus. What? Kissinger and Schultz are still investing their gaga for a fucking young woman at fucking, they're about 120 years. What the fuck? This freak show. Elizabeth Holmes just played these people for $1 billion, and she's not in prison yet when she was convicted a year. Oh, fuck, they sentenced you that day most of the time. This is a very similar situation. Madoff, fuck, I was on Wall Street when Madoff was doing. We all knew he was a sham artist. I was a derivative arb guy. I fucking tracked the fucking. I'm the first guy that identified the fucking. They bought puts on the airline side. The first guy on earth. The CIA interviewed me at the School Business Witness. Fuck, they all did. I was all over it. I'm like, look, these fuckers bought puts on the fucking airlines. We got them dead to rights. It's T+1. We could track. There's a paper trail. We had them. We knew. I'm one of the first forensic accountants that fucking tracked it. It went right to the Bank of London. Too big to fucking jail. We knew who they were. We knew they're Saudis in my class, students. It was the #1 school business in the United States, bar none. Fucking, I'm teaching the derivative class. Fucking Kyle Madsen to myself, Kevin. Did you ever think they bought all those puts? You taught them how? I said, it's very possible. They were all over. The FBI was in there fucking immediately that day when 9/11 happened. I got up there. I was here. I was in my big house at home. I bolted up there. I'm like, holy fuck. The FBI already was in there. They arrested 5 kids on that campus. Did you know at Gitmo that the 20th bomber, now you don't think this is a sham. Guess where the 20th bomber? Yeah, there was another one. Remember, guess where he is? He's home in Saudi Arabia. He's out. No. Went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Went off to Iraq, get a big old sack. How fucking nice is they invented fucking Daryl ISIS. Fucking at District 49, panning for gold to San Onofre. Fucking gonna make the oligarchs make it rain in Ukraine. It's unbelievable what has fucking happened. And we've empowered these leaders, and I can tell my grandma, you like sports? Fuck, they love sports. They're incredible athletes. They fucking, I'm like, do not worship them outside the fucking theater because they're too busy playing sports. They don't know anything about anything else. These guys, Tom Brady, influence. You knew who the influence was. His wife. Whoa. Kelly Slater? Why would you possibly get involved with that? Well, he's creepy too. The ocean guy? Fuck. I'm the San Onofre kid. That's unarguable. I'm the guy that used to sneak in there, give you all the information in there. I'm the guy who was literally conceived on that fucking beach by that fucking tennis playing fucking La Jolla mother of mine. Fucking the artist at Woodbury, and that fucking Special Forces Marine at San Onofre. Both from here in Utah. Literally made on that fucking beach, mutated from the beginning. Big brain. You're not going to Caltech, my fucking grandfather. I want to so-called influencers in our crowd. Listen. Click to be contemporized, I was there. I was on every radio station you ever fucking dreamed about. Fucking, I was everywhere. It was a nightmare from hell. All I did was fucking spend 4 or 5 hours a day trying, I'm sick full of cancer, trying to ward off fucking trolls and ignorant comments. I'm so sick of the ignorant comments I could throw up. Our crowd's sophisticated now. For we are few in the, I have it down to a fine art now. I have such an incredible network, journalists, fucking lead staffers, senators, fucking you name it. And I like it's out on Harry Reid, yay, fucking Harry Reid. Harry Reid was a fucking nuclear denier. He born and raised in the Nevada test site. Really, literally, his mother used to do that, wash the clothes for the brothels. You've been out there, Perm. That's where he grew up, born and raised. He died of cancer like everybody does there. Hello, you think the fallout went life excavated? It's like, this is not commentary. I lived for 5 years in the bone marrow transplant at LDS. Fucking talk about go talk to my doctors. Fucking go talk to Vincent Hanson, Fimbo Peter. They'll tell you I'm the greatest miracle in the history of their fucking careers. They're talking to the greatest gynecologists in history. You go into that fucking unit, any given day serves the entire Wasatch Front. Southern Utah makes up 5% of our population that they serve here. Over 50% in there from Southern Utah on any given day. And that's not commentary. That's documented fact. I don't do commentary. So, Stephon Curry, you can rot in hell. Splash, brother, fucking, here I'm sleeping doing all this work on the fucking coast and nobody can throw me fucking $5 grand, 10 grand, nobody? What? And you're throwing billions at fucking crypto bullshit? Why? You think you're getting in the fucking club? Where's George Carlin? You're not in no fucking club. Fucking whoopee. You fucking make a living bouncing a ball. Fucking, we empower these freaks. In 1975, the average fucking professional athlete in this country made less than 3% of the average working class. Now it's, whoop, we celebritize them, and people fall for this. Tom Brady should be fucking ashamed of himself. You know, Tom Brady can fix this now because he's separated from her. Was it her? He can separate now and turn into it. But what he's done with his wealth over the years is just, it's like Brittany Griner. If she's going in, I'm friends with Joe Bollenboy. I would help recruit him. He was playing in Moscow, making $3-4 million a year, Weber State. 2 weeks before she goes in, he leaves. Gives up all his money and everything. They didn't invite him. He just, he got the fuck out. I've been in Russia enough. I know who advised her to go in after the State Department had fucking issued. I got the fucking emails. Stay out, get out, stay out, stay out, get out. Her agent locked her up, and why did she go in? Because her agent agreed. These people that are managing these fuckers' money should be locked up. Who's managing Stephon Curry's money should be put in fucking jail. Who's managing Tom Brady's money should be locked up. Kelly Slater, who fucking manages his? Fucking, well, Kelly Slater ain't Tom Brady. Kelly Slater ain't fucking Stephon Curry. He doesn't have a fucking $100 million contract he can still fucking recoup. Now, he's done. And that fucking punk, well, he could have done what he did do. The real sending off kid, you're looking at him. While I'm sleeping on the beach, fucking dying of fucking leukemia, fucking playing the couch, documenting the greatest catastrophe here, doing the greatest PhD in human history, literally walking with no safety net, with no money, with no fucking nothing. I'm sleeping under. Ask Peter. I'm the keynote speaker in the Senate offer hearings every time. Go ask anybody down there. They all know. They all know. I'm the keynote speaker every time. He gives me a ride home. Well, ask him where I sleep. Ask him. Ask him where he drops me off. His sleeping bags, my sleeping bag's in his trunk of his car right now that I got from my grandson. Fucking that. Ask him. Right there, where he's at, fucking. Who's the Santa Offer kid? Who's the influencer? Come on, pick your poison. Fucking Splash Brothers. Who's managing his money? Fucking, don't you have any conscience? Fucking, the Pacific Ocean's dying, you live on the bay. Hello. Fuck. Kelly Slater's a fucking surfer in SoCal. Hello. I talked to him. And they fall for this crypto fucking criminal. Fucking the new Elizabeth Holmes. I'm tagging this Stephon Curry, the fucking Splash Brother. The Pacific Ocean's dying. I've documented it. Historically post-Fukushima. What is the matter with you people? Oh, you fucking, well, it's like my grandpa said, you're not going to Caltech, boy. Inherited wealth is fucking evil. Well, wealth, period. Fucking empowering these athletes to be billionaires because they're selling all these young athletes the fucking fairy tale is fucking toxic. It's old European shit. Fucking, it's poison. And that's what we've done for 22 years. Fucking back to 2000. You never get the PPICB on Ron Blanche. Mariner Eccles ran the Fed from this fucking city. From 1934 to fucking 87, he took it over, but it was really 2000. I didn't get it wrong, Kyle. Kyle died of fucking cancer. And they blackballed me. Once they flipped it, I fought them, so I burned fucking all my credentials. I have enough fucking credit hours at that university, probably have 30 degrees. My quote in my class, you're here for a piece of fucking paper and degree, you're here for the wrong reason. I took multiple classes, I was BS, broad, fucking fine art, fucking marine biology, zoology, finance. Broaden your fucking mind. Free your mind, the money doesn't matter. Quote to my mom, no, I'm fine. It's just fucking money. Well, your house, you got divorced, everything. I still have my peace of mind. You know, the haters can be the haters. The splash fucking fakers can be the fakers. The real activists, the real PhD, the real work. See you in New York fucking soon. Thank you everybody who supported this historic fucking work. I get by with a little help from my friends. I'll get high with a little help from my friends. Stand tuned. Fucking Stefan Curry, I'm just well, it blows my mind actually. It'll probably flip this upside down after the fucker fall, but I don't care. It's all right. I don't have a podcast anymore. I used to have multiple radio shows, you know, and so who's the influencer? Who's the influencer? Hands up! No nukes, the Great Pacific Genocide. What's the matter with you fucking people? Stay tuned.